Wednesday, October 4, 2023. I have just wake up from a nap, and in the nap I got a message from a woman. It was a woman coming, and she have like like a dress they have in India, and he that I'm waiting for, the cricket player, he's from he's not from India, uh, but the cricket player are mostly, maybe all of them are from India, and but this man I wait for, he is from Iraq, and he is Muslim, and she come in my nap, when I was sleeping, and with a message to me, and she say he's on his way to be entrepreneur. She say to me. I knew who she was talking about, and entrepreneur. I think it's an English word for that, but it's like a businessman, that someone have a business for him to could earn money and working in, and as his own boss. It's a great option for him, and it doesn't matter that she come and say that, but it's good that she was saying that to me, because then I know what's going on. And the man that come to me when I was looking at the cricket game in the summer here, and it was a youth group that was there. It was not that he was there, but it was a man, if you remember, that was a man that come to me and asked me if I liked the game, and he wondering what I was doing there. And it's a powerful man, and a big powerful man, and big in the size of the body, not fat, but tall and muscles. And he asked me what I was looking for, and I told him that, and I showed a picture of my man that I waiting for, and he said, I don't know him. And then he looked again at the picture, come and look at the picture closer, and he said, no, I don't know him. It was a lie, because he is in that team, the man training, because the last time I was there, now this Saturday, that was, they were there and playing, and I don't really, I can't look so far away where they were playing, but there was one player that took up his arm and waving to me, but he never come to me and talk to me. So that showed me that someone holding him. He's a hostage in prison for someone, and that is the man there, because he was training them. So I understood that he was scared to go to me and talk to me. So he waved his arm when the man didn't look at him. So, but it doesn't matter anyway, because the man that I need to have, that man need to not have any fear, because we are going to do more than ever, going into the den and take away all this that hold the whole world in hostage in prison. And I don't know the word. It's someone here that say that. So I am not sure for this hostage, but I think it means that someone holding him back. And what holding him back is not that man. It's about money. And I remember when he come to me that I say that in some way in the spirit, because I was in the spirit when I say that it's not about money, I say. That I remember I was saying. But I don't know what caused me to say that, because I don't remember what was after that. If I say something after that, or if I say something before that. But I told him it's not about money. And now is it this, that he know what he felt when he met me, and I don't know what reason it was why he come to me and started to talk very strange to me, that it doesn't matter about my age, like someone pointed out to me, told him to go to me, and I was not a young woman that he thought he should meet. But then I say to him that I have the gift of healing from God, and if it's something you need to be healed from, so you can tell me. I say to him that, and he say that I am depressed. He say, and then I was thinking and talking to those in afterlife that I didn't see them, but I said to them that in my mind that I don't lay hand on those that is mentally sick, and but they answer me quick from afterlife that do it anyway, they say to me. So it was they that make me lay my hand on him, on his arm, and then I was away very, very, very much, because I don't remember what was going on. I remember how he felt in his arm, very, very strong arm, and that strong arm, it means that he can go forward. He say that first when he come to me, he said that he had traveled over waters, uh, uh, and he was scared that he should fall in the water and drown, and the wave should take him. He was frightened about that, and I say, you didn't die, because it was a reason why you should come here. I say that to him, and so it's not about me. It's not about me. I don't need to make a decision because I'm here, and he is welcome here to my home and marry me. I'm ready for it because I know God was sending him to me. And but it's about this free will. I have never had the free will because God, when afterlife came and took me, when I was on my way to make a suicide, and I had already left my life in that way, because in only maybe 10 minutes like that, I should have been out from the house. As soon as my daughter was going to bed, I should go out and go into the water and make a suicide. But she was up, and she was there when the highest priest that I know today now, that he was with me when I was born. When I come down here from God, I was in God's throne room, but I wanted, because of love for God, I wanted to go down one more time, because we saw that from the throne room that the world had not been better, it's going worse, and it have to come someone down to earth one more time to try to make it be better. But as it is just now, I have failed God in that way. I know that I'm okay. I'm going back to the throne room and sit with the God, because I have done very much work for God, and I was already in the throne room. So in my other life, I have reached the throne room. So I am not 100% sure that I will come back to the throne room, but with God's mercy, I will make it back again, because I have done many things. And after that, God come and talked to me in year 2000. I have not walking away from me what God have told me to do. I have working for God very hard, suffering very, very much, and been hurt very much, be disappointed of people that doesn't want to understand, and I forgive them because they don't know what they are doing, what they not doing, what they do and what they not doing. They don't understand that they live in an illusion. They are delusioned of Lucifer, and they don't understand that. You think that you work for the good, for Jesus Christ. You believe that you work for Muhammad. You believe that you work for those in the Jewish tradition, those leaders that have been and and they are today. You believe that in those prophets that men of this world have decided it should be the oldest long-lived man should be a prophet in the Mormon church, and all those other that is a branch of Abrahamic religion have been from the beginning. From the beginning, it was Adam and Eve. They deal with a snake, and they bite in the forbidden fruit. God told them to not eat of the fruit. And when God come to Adam and Eve, and God saw that they were no more nude, they have clothes on. So God was asking and wondering, who have said that you were nude? Who said that you were naked? And with that means that they were sexual person to each other. They don't created children. They created sex, enjoy them, their bodies with each other. They didn't made children. It was the first you must enjoy it to make a child. So that's what they did. They didn't do God's work. They did their own enjoyment and told and did and come to know that you were nude because of the snake gave them that fruit to eat. So they got to know everything about bad and good things that the snake wanted them to believe in. So it was the snake from the beginning that lied for Adam and Eve, and since then he have lied the whole time. And he tried to lie for God also. He was sitting on the side of the left side of the throne with God, and he didn't like that he was only on the side of God. He wanted to sit in the top. He wanted to be God. He wanted God to sit on the left side of him. And God knew that and sent him down to this planet. And so Lucifer, he was here before the first human come here on this planet. So and that's what he have done the whole time. He is here, and he grabbed those children that is born, coming down on earth and be born. And that's why I had a higher priest with me before I come to this planet, because he makes sure that Lucifer didn't take me. That's why some of of you know that some angels have coming with you. They are not here on earth and wait for you. They are coming with you from heaven, because afterlife, heaven, they know that Lucifer is there on the planet and he grab everyone that be born. And so some of those, you are not chosen by God here on earth. You are chosen before you are coming to this planet. And in that way they go with you to earth, those angels, for you to do some works. But I have the highest priest coming with me down to earth, because I should do more work than what a normal person have done, that is coming with an angel. Because I have told you, and they have told me from afterlife, when an angel is coming with you, that is, the angel be weaker the closer the angel is coming to earth, and it can be killed. So it's not sure that you are coming here and live here. You're coming with the angel, and it's try its best to protect you. And that's why it's called those babies that never really, they are born here on earth, but they are not growing up. It's small angels that was sending down to earth. They are not angels, but they had the angel with them, and they go weak, the angels, when they coming here on earth, and can be killed. And in that way, the baby will be killed. So it have been sent many angels to earth together with a baby, but not all those baby can grow up. And that's why you have that have lost some babies. You know that the angel come with that baby, but it could not be born here, or it was born but it didn't got a long life, because Lucifer, he knows who is coming down here on earth. So he targeted me before I was born. My mother had already 2 children. They adopted my sister in 1947, and then my brother come. My mother got a surgery, and they could put together her womb. So she have two. She have like a 2 womb in her body that break, and she miscarrying the whole time. But then they could make a suicide on her. And I saw that when she was nude. I saw those scars. One of the scars she had, it was when I was born, because I was born with C-section. And so she had at least 3 scars on her belly and womb. And So she had already a son and a daughter, and they were very wealthy, my parents. So she could talk to the doctor to get a abortion, and she come to the doctor. But I have talked about it, that she find out that she was pregnant again. But the doctor say I can't do an abortion on you because you are too long gone. She was in the 5th month, so it was like killing the baby if the doctor had done that. So the doctor say you need to give birth to this child, and it was me. So my mother didn't know she was pregnant until she was in the 5th month. So I was hidden in my mother's womb. So it was already trying that Lucifer tried to, the devil tried to kill me in my mother's womb. So that's the different. That's how the devil can do that, and it's more and more now that you can make killing a baby in the womb from the doctor, and they talk about that the Danish people, Danish women are coming to Sweden to make an abortion because here is 28 weeks. You can do an abortion, and in Denmark is it less, much less. And so they can do that here, and it's very sad. So they are looking for somewhere to make a suicide, and in different countries. So that's Lucifer doing, and but I was protected from heaven, from the higher priest, to not be killed. But then I was killed when I was between 2 and 3 years old, because my adopted older sister, she pushed me out in the street when the truck come, and the truck drive over me and kill me. But God didn't want me to be killed. So they come when I was laying in this dark, cold room. I lay there nude because I was dead, and I should be going into the grave. And I lay on that table, cold. I was freezing. And just when I was laying there freezing, frightened, then I saw a light in the ceiling, and that was God coming down. And then I felt like metallic hands on my shoulders, and that is what I think today, but I have not really been sure about it, but it can be a UFO alien that was metallic. I know it because I remember it. I remember the light. I remember the metallic hands that hold my shoulder to lay there still on the table when the light was over my body. So this is, if I should, this is the closest I have coming to get the real man, because he say to me, this man from Iraq, he say, I'm very deep. He say that to me. I think in almost the first he say, I'm very deep, and it's very strange. Why did he say these things to me? He didn't know me. It was the first time he met me, and I know about him because I heard from Afterlife. They told me that he had been in heaven before, and we have met each other once before in Afterlife. And they told me that he was sent down here from heaven, and his whole life growing up in Iraq, he didn't felt he was in the right place from the start. He was different from the other people, and I don't know his story, but he come to Sweden after a while when he had to run away from the regime, what's going on in Iraq, and he know that, and that's why he say that to me, that he was deep, and it can be that deep is that he come from hell. So I don't I don't do it on my own. I have to give it to heaven to know why he say I'm deep. And it can be that he's spiritual person, that can be deep, but it can also be a sign of Lucifer. So I need to not go for my own thinking and not on my own emotional, because I am very much in love in him now, and I can't go with those tricks. I need to be neutral. I need to wait for heaven to help me in this. I gave my life to God, and then I need to give the decision to God, and I don't pray to God to let me have this man. I have told Afterlife and God many times now that it must be their decision, their way to do those things. If they want me to be together with him, they had to help me to understand that he is the man. The God have sent it to me, because this man was in God's throne room once. So it can be he is from hell, but I think he is from God. But I can't say it. So I can't make that decision about it. But what they have say in Afterlife is that he have been sent down here on this planet and was in the wrong place born, and he didn't understood what was around him, and he was born Muslim and be born in a Muslim country. He is in Muslim, so he need to find out the door to come out from Islam and not go in any other religion or tradition, to stay one with God, like I have understood it now. I need to be God and I am one, and not God and I is many other also. It's only a personal relationship with God we can have to get the truth. We can't run with other people. We be hit very much because we don't join a big group. And you know that when wild animals, they know that they often go together in a big group, because then is it hard to be killed because they are so many. So the lion that's want to have something to eat, there is so we say if there is 100 of them, they can only take one, and those other is survivor. And that's how it is with God, that we can't hide us in a big group. That is not in God's plan. God's plan is a relationship with Him one by one. And how we get in a relationship with God, the one, not Jesus, God, the only one, how we got to come close to Him and be with Him, that is in God's plan, and God's plan is not the same plan for each of us. You have to walk in God's plan for your life, not for in my life. You need to walk the walk in your life in that special way God have done for your life. So don't look on the side. And now he remind me here, because I am not target of one spirit. They are all on me now, because they remind me that they told me this about when we go to heaven, that we go into a black tunnel, and it's this last time the devil, Lucifer, can take us, because we need to focus to look at the end of the tunnel and not look on the side what's going on. I saw it. I was there at the tunnel 2008, and I saw legs and arms in the walls, in the dark walls, that there were much going on there. They took people there, and they are going to fake that is your mother talking to you, or your father, or the loved one, or your children talking to you, for you to look at the walls, and then you lost your way to heaven. So it's very, very important to train you here and now on the focus to go to the light. Don't look in the tunnel who is there on the side and calling for you. You need to focus on the light in the end of the tunnel, and understand it here and now, that is fake, an illusion that your loved one is coming to get you. You have to stay for the light and not for people that is on the side of the tunnel. So remember that and train you to focus. I have trained to focus on that because I'm so scared to walk over a bridge. And I have thinking that I will never can go over the bridge because I want to jump over the bridge and kill myself when I standing in front of a bridge. And I know it now when I talking to you is that God wants me to training me on focus on the other side of the bridge, on the other side of the tunnel. That's the same training. So I have done it many times, walking on the bridge and then only focus on the other side of the bridge, not look on the side. And that's how it is in the tunnel. And so I have told you I don't have any control. And this answer I got just now from that woman, it doesn't mean anything about the outcome. It's only that she come through because she wanted me to know this, that he is in conflict now. He have a problem because he is in a human form and must could earn money and to live here in Sweden and have all these worldly things that he must do. And then he have the spirit side that he met me and he know that I healed him from depression. He felt the healing because he was, when one of the player come to get him, when he was with me, I have told you, he had that voice of someone that is deep in love. It's like, I could hardly say anything because he was in the spirit world, so it's hard to speak, when the spirit is coming and take over my body and want to talk. Sometimes I start to cough or my voice go very strange. These things happen. So it did on him. But he have this. He's in this valley of death. He can choose life, but he can also choose death. He knows this. I am very sure that they are telling him, the world is telling him that he will find a wife, or they have showing him a woman that is young and he can have children with her and live here in Sweden. But then he know that it was a special meeting with me, and then I also lay a hand on him and he felt the whole strong power from God. So it's his decision what to do or not to do. It's when you are not chosen, but you are in God's plan. You can you can bring it to pieces, the plan, and do your own will, and die in that way. Or you can walk where God wants you to walk, and that's hard for you to know, as the world seems this is what I want to do. I want to marry and get children, and that children is used to be a tricky things for us to walk away from God's plan, because we have desire of to have children. It's only a few people that have no desire. They don't want to have children. It's very few. And they have to be very strong, because people around them will tell them when it's time for you to have a child the whole time, and you see those very happy for having a child, and you be teasing to you have your own family and children, and then you are not in God's plan in that way that I have been. I have got 2 children, but they have been taken away from me, from their fathers, and I have 2 grandkids also, and they have been taken away from me, from their mother. So I have had those things, so I know how it is to be so very happy to have got the child. But if I had knew how it should be, like, I should never wanted children in my life, because they are not with me. So what's that? So much suffering to get children that doesn't want to have you. So you know, now it's Spirit touching me, because I tell you that that is between this, to have child or not child. You start to get the message here for what to do in your life. And sometimes we have to go away from our children, because we see the devil in them, so we have to. And my son, he was born evil like that, but my daughter, she become selfish, and because her father was very selfish, so that's took her. And I can be with her sometimes, but I feel like I'm not deep into her. I don't want to talk deep things. I only talk like from the world only. So it's not the real daughter for me. And I know today that I have a family already in heaven. It was only that I wanted by myself go down in heaven, from heaven to earth, to make it better this last time. But so far I haven't. And I doubt that it will be something, because it's not many that follow me. you follow me on my podcast, and I'm thankful for that. But I have no one in this world coming and help me to be together with me to work for God. And it's what it was with this man. He was placed very far from me. He is going through very much bad things in his life, and he is prepared to be with me in the spirit way, but he understand it? I don't need to tell him more, because I have told him enough by laying hand on him, and he be changed. He felt it. So I don't need to do anything more than to wait for action, what will be. And I'm not sad about it in that way that I should be in the world. I'm disappointed in the spirit way that no one is coming forward to help me here on earth. It's a free will, so for those people, and he need this woman that come when I took a nap now, when she come and talk that he was going for the worldly things and the money, and he's not going on it, but he have that option, and she need to tell him also. I hope she do it, because I can't tell her to do things, but I hope that she, in the same way she's talking to him, and tell him that I told him that it's not about money. So he understand it's not about to get the work here in the world and get money in the world. It's about to work for God together with me. And she need to tell him also in her way to do it, so he understand that. Don't choose the money. Choose her, because she's waiting for you. And you have seen her waiting for you sometimes now. And you have not coming to her so you can listen to what she is going to tell you. I have a message for him. But he need to come to me so I can give him the message. And I don't see, I was in the spirit when he come, so I don't know really how he looked like. But I think there is a picture of him together with a team, and there is only one man it can be in that video that I can see from that day when he come up to me and talked to me. It was a video taken that day, so I can tell it's him. But in reality, when I look at the field and there is player, I don't know where he is, because it's too far from me to see him, to recognize him. He have to come to me, and I can talk to him about these things, that he don't need to earn money, that the world earn money, because I can uh, I can feed him here in in my living. He have a bed here. He have food here, and I can help him to could stay in Sweden if he need that. Uh, because if we marry, then he can stay, or we can move to another country to be there if he have a heart to stay here. I can move. That's a good thing, that I don't have any friends, family, or children that care. That is freedom in that way. So it's time to end this episode because it's be too long. But there was some things I told you that was very important for you to know. So God bless you, and thank you for listening, and thank you for following me. Thank you.